Episode 4. Bro, it's been a month.
It's been a month.
It's been a month. And yeah, dude, episode 4. It's been a
No,
month.
wait. Episode 5.
Technically, yeah. Technically, yes.
Episode
Because
5.
we reshot episode 1 twice.
No, then it's episode 6.
Why?
We shot the episode downstairs.
Oh, the other day. Yeah, sure, fair enough. But Mo's camera died.
Yeah, and overall, that was a
Yeah,
personal episode.
Yeah.
We had more in that episode.
Yeah. That's why I didn't go up, guys.
We had Mo's debut in as well.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to keep Mo a secret.
Yeah, we have to.
We will reveal Mo's face when we have 1 million followers.
There you go. Cool. That's our thing.
Exactly.
And until then, it's just his voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And trust me, the voice is so much better than the face. I can bet you when you listen the voice, you think of somebody completely different than what Mo is right now. Mo is a mystery, and let's keep it a mystery.
Yeah.
And it's great because his Instagram as well has no pictures.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's keep Mo a
Like,
mystery.
even if you go on Mo's Instagram and find him, you're never going to see
You're
his
never
face.
going to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another reason why you'll never see him.
Why?
Nothing.
Oh. I don't get
The
it.
reason why we couldn't see him yesterday.
Oh. Fair enough.
Okay. Anyways.
What was the reason?
I can say it off camera. If I say it on camera, it gives away too much.
Yeah. But anyways, episode 4. Welcome back to the POV Show, guys. Dude, we are killing it on social media. 20,000 views in the past month
No.
on just Instagram.
Past week.
No, it says 30 days. It's not a week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 30 days. But that's insane. Bro, we don't have any following. Our full-length episode got over 50 views with 0 promos. Just pure video being published. The thumbnail sucks. It's just my face, I think.
Yeah.
But, dude, we're doing great, man. Good shit. Good stuff, man. Yeah, Mo. Up high. Don't hide your face.
Hide your face! Yeah.
But, yeah, no, dude, this is amazing, man. We're killing it.
So overall, let's talk about the numbers. So it has been a month since we started this.
Yeah.
In that month, across all 5 platforms, what all have we done well? What all have we changed? Talk to me about that.
So,
talk to me about the social media.
The difficult challenge that we've come across is actually posting the content. Creating the content was our first hurdle, and we overcame that fast. Then it became, like, even right now, I think we're backlogged by 100 clips.
Yeah.
So
We have 100 clips in buffer.
just sitting down doing nothing. So we need to post all that, and now we've gotten
And
into
by the way, if we make clips out of the last episode that we didn't, we have like 150 clips.
Yeah. So what we need to, like, we figured it out, just putting the content out there. So now we're slowly doing that, and we're getting caught up with everything that's going on. But it's good, man. The hardest platform is Facebook.
We are not on Facebook.
We quit Facebook. It was too difficult. If somebody knows how to use Facebook, please contact us and help us out.
Now I understand what my grandpa and my the old age feels when they come on
Dude,
Snapchat
Facebook
or TikTok.
sucks. It's so bad. It's horrible.
So difficult, man.
Yeah, I just don't get it. But, and you know what's crazy? Even the millennials, I reached out to one of my friends and he was even confused. He's like, bro, I have no idea what these guys are doing. Because they've mixed up, Meta has mixed up WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram usage everywhere. It's
just
crazy.
It's just a cluster F.
Yeah. And then they have Messenger as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's all over the place.
Okay, but talk numbers. Give me numbers overall. How is the POV show doing?
Dude, the thing that's blowing my mind in terms of everything is the engagement. The viewership, like the duration, watch time,
the
bro.
retention rate.
It is crazy. And like we are averaging 70 to 80% per video.
So you are saying people are liking
The content,
talk.
yeah, the content is doing great. The viewership isn't there, but within the whatever views we
It
are
will
getting,
come, bro, because we are not posting anything on our platforms, and that is intentional.
Yeah.
We want anybody who's coming to our platform organic.
Yeah.
And from the follower list as well that we see, it's all random new people who are actually finding us out.
Yeah, I don't want to be promoting all my personal
Exactly.
socials.
Why
And
should
good.
we?
Yeah, why should
should
we?
we?
It's a thing that we're trying to grow ourselves with
We are learning
zero.
so
yeah.
much. Like,
and dude, yeah, the learning is
this is going to be an
crazy.
amazing case study for us to share with other people as well.
Yeah.
We were at an event last night.
Yes.
Do you want to share everything that happened at that event?
And so we were at this networking event. It was all content creators, micro influencers, so no big names.
One big name.
One big
But
name.
we won't
but
talk
we
about
can't
that.
talk about
We won't talk about that big
her.
name. And we shouldn't.
Yeah, but anyways,
Huh?
She's pretty chill though.
Yeah, we disagree.
but
We disagree. We highly
most that
disagree.
she was pretty chill.
Yeah, we highly disagree. No,
Um,
she was chill because you had the camera in your hand.
She had to be chill.
Exactly. She
Yeah.
wanted the pictures
Yeah.
taken. Trust
Yeah.
me. She was not. And Zayn should agree to that.
Yeah. I had
I
a
was
weird
so pissed.
interaction.
I was so pissed at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what was I saying?
The event and the conversation
Yes, the event.
we had after
Yeah.
that.
So we walked out of the event. It was a great event. We met a lot of creators. People
It
actually
was at the
trying to
best
grow.
club in.
It was at Lavelle in Toronto, so
Yeah.
whoever knows. It was nice, but we walked out, and the only thing Yatharth and I had to say was, well, Yatharth said this, and he was like, Zayn, we are guaranteed gonna make it. And I looked at it and I was like, why? And he goes like, Zayn, everybody in there sucks. And it's true. The biggest thing missing out of all these creators, sure, they have the passion, they have the ideas, their personality. These guys don't have a personality to show.
As soon as I came out of that space, I was like, there is no way me and Zayn doesn't like
We
POV
can't blow
show.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is no way POV show doesn't blow up.
Yeah. It has to.
It has to.
Yeah.
Just by the sheer amount of content we
Yeah.
are pumping out.
Yeah, and I don't want to like shit on anyone or anything.
Yeah.
It's just it is what it is, right? Because you
So-
have to see any influencer that's big on the internet, they have a personality. And the personality is 90% of the times extremely outgoing. Where we were last night, where we're looking at all these content creators,
Everybody is an introvert.
Yeah.
Everybody was just standing there.
yeah, everybody was just, bro, I feel like even when we were walking out, the guy in the elevator, he was like, oh, let's take a group photo and whatever. You and I were the ones joking around.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
And overall as well, like this is what I told to Zayn as well. These influencer events, yes, you are talking to 100 people, but it feels like you're talking to one person.
Yeah.
Everybody is the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same story, same background, same everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Bro, we were hotcakes over there.
Yeah.
Like people were going crazy.
Dude, yeah, towards the end, I don't know if you saw us. We were
Towards
like
the
getting
end?
hurtled, bro.
Bro,
Everybody
the
was
amount of
around
time-
us.
Yeah, the amount of time I brought Mo in. I
Yeah.
said, Mo, come here.
Yeah. It was,
See him across the room.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
And everybody was looking at us like we were like gurus in there. Like everybody's like, yo, you guys know what the hell you guys are doing. And that's where I feel like we were in the wrong space. We should not be in there.
Exactly.
Because we're way out of that league. And it's not an egotistic thing or
No,
anything.
and what I said about the ticket price.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
No, you said.
Okay, so I brought this up to Zayn, and again, this is not to like look down on.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we are also beginners.
Yeah.
Like we have 50 followers. Right?
Yeah.
We are also
We can't talk.
exactly. We are also beginners.
Yeah.
But from where we come is we go to these networking events to find people.
Yeah.
To find a network, to create a network.
Yeah.
If we are going to an event that has, let's say, a ticket price of $20,
Yeah.
we are only going to find a network
That's
is 20 bucks
yeah.
network.
Yeah, it's true.
We have
And if you go to a free event, it's even worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have to go to an event that's like $1,000 event so that we can make a contact,
Yeah.
because all the other people over there are people who can shed out $1,000 to come and network.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the trick is to go into events. It's
Yeah.
not the quantity.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
the quality.
Yeah. Yeah. For 100% in terms of, because I remember somebody saying this to me very early on, and they were like, Zayn, networking is the most important thing in the world, but it's the quality of your network, not the quantity. You could know 1,000 people and that's great, but they're all useless. Or you could
Because-
know 5 people and all 5 of them are useful.
Bro, I am the biggest preacher of networking, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And for me, networking is not about knowing a person.
It's about building that connection.
It's relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calling it a network is the worst word that you can use.
Yeah. It's the worst label you could put on your relationship.
Exactly. Like anybody is in my network if
Yeah.
they follow me on social media
Yeah.
and I can send them a message out.
Yeah.
They are not my network.
Yeah.
A network for me is a relationship that I have with that person.
Yeah.
And that relationship building takes time.
Yeah.
And that relationship building can only be done with the top of the top.
Yeah.
You cannot have a relationship with every single one.
And you shouldn't.
Of course you shouldn't.
You're,
because
you're
watering
spreading
down
yourself. Yeah, you're spreading
You're
yourself too
watering
thin.
down like yourself. And like me being in corporate, I've learned it the hard way, because when I came here, I was trying to network with everyone.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a very privileged space where people are trying to network with me.
Yeah.
And I am very careful about who I want to network it,
Why?
because I don't want to water down my like everything that I've learned or everything that I want to learn
Yeah.
for anybody, bro.
But now I have a question for you. For example, someone like Mo, obviously he's in the
Hmm.
media space, but if he was in your space and someone like Mo approached you trying to learn and figure out things out on his end, would you help him out?
Depends. I have some certain indicators that I see in a person, and if those indicators hit, then I would love to help.
For example. Or are we going to confidential?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But no, it's good to know because here's the thing. For me, I feel a very similar way. People are messaging me all the time. They're like, Zane, what camera should I buy? Or, I'm trying to do this. A very cool story just happened a couple days ago. A business reached out to me. I just met him randomly last year and he was asking me for help. And then we started working together out of that. And I was like, cool, like this is sick, right? And the thing is, I went to go see him yesterday, and bro, the passion this guy had was crazy. So, just like the business reaching out versus someone who has like 20 followers on Instagram trying to reach out to me, and they're like, "Hey, I'm so passionate and whatever." I don't see it.
No,
right?
it's not. It's not even about the followers. It's never about the followers. I was reading this LinkedIn post about a set of startup founders, like their friends. They started a founder and
Yeah.
they got into Y Combinator, which is like the
Yeah.
biggest startup incubator. And they were telling me this, that like on the Instagram they were writing this out, that they got into Y Combinator with just an idea. They had no product. And their entire argument was Y Combinator selects startups, like the founders, not the idea. Because they know that if the person has money, work will happen. Like a very famous Indian comedian, Zakir Khan, he has this saying, and I'll convert it into English. And okay, I'll say it in Hindi
Yeah,
because
sure,
that's where
yeah.
the flex is, and it is like कि काम 19-20 चलेगा, इंसान 20 होना चाहिए. The work is fine if it's a little up or down. The person has to be spot on.
Yeah.
The person has to be 100 out of 100.
Yeah.
The work is fine if it's a 80 or a 85 or a 90.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the work, it's fine.
Yeah.
The world won't end if the work going out is a 80.
Yeah.
But the person
Yeah.
has to be like 110, not even 100.
Yeah. No, it's true, bro. Owning a company, every person that is in my circle work, bro. Why do you think we're doing this podcast? I know the type of person you are. 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah, because he can have someone from the media space who knows so much more about the media space on. And like we have had this conversation.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me, they're like, why you have Darth?
Exactly.
And I was like, because bro, it doesn't
I thought
matter.
the same thing.
Yeah. You're like, why a
me?
media guy?
Why me? When Zayn reached out, I don't think we have shared the story
Yeah.
as well. When Zayn reached out, Zayn was like, bro, I know this is not what you do.
Yeah.
I know this is not the space that you want to go in as well.
Yeah.
But let's do this.
Yeah.
This might help you out some way.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might help you out some way.
And bro, just building something together is the most beautiful
Fun.
feeling in the world.
Fun.
And bro, even like for that person who got into Y Combinator, how do you say it?
Y Combinator.
Y Combinator in SF. Like bro, just that feeling of knowing that, this is growing, this is happening. I can't even imagine.
That feeling.
Yeah, it's insane.
And we have been to SF and that feeling exists over there.
Yes, bro.
That energy.
Yes, when you're just sitting around in that environment, you could feel, bro, people are so excited, motivated, happy, hardworking, driven. You could just feel it in the air. You're just walking on the streets and you're like, this is the place you need to be at if you're in that tech space. Media space? Nah.
Media space,
Yeah.
I mean, you
LA.
could have gone to LA, but
Yeah.
now you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I read an article, I think the New York Times wrote it, and it was like Hollywood was already dying and now the fire came in.
Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting.
Now they have something to blame it on to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Hollywood was dying. From what you have narrated as well.
It depends on which aspect. Film aspect, no. Like Hollywood is Hollywood. In the creator space, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody moved out.
Exactly.
Everybody's home. Yeah.
Everybody, all big names moved out.
Yeah.
Everybody moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joe Rogan started it, man.
Yeah, he's in
Moving
Texas,
to-
right?
yeah, moving to Texas.
He moved out, then Roman Atwood moved to Texas as well. A lot of people moved to Texas.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
When I was in Ohio.
He's back in Ohio? Oh, really? He's back in Ohio. Interesting.
He never moved out. He stayed there in Ohio.
No, I swear he got a property out in Texas. Like a while ago.
Yeah, maybe he owns.
I have no idea.
Don't quote us on this, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But did you see what happened?
You tell me what happened.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
It is the most brilliant marketing strategy ever. And you know what's crazy? The trailer, it opens up saying, "We are the greatest marketers ever." Like, dude, when I first saw this, I think I sent
How
it to
many
you right
views
away.
in how many minutes?
In 10 minutes, I had a million views. Yeah, in 10 minutes, I had like a million
Insane.
views, which is insane. You never see that on Instagram. And I think I sent it to you right away, and I didn't even care about the fight. I was like, look at the views that are coming through this, and
And do you know why they are doing it?
hmm,
It just came out maybe 13 or 14 hours ago.
what?
They declared it.
Oh, the show.
We are not actually fighting.
Oh, yeah,
It's a show
Yeah,
on HBO Max,
Yeah.
and the show is a reality TV show.
Yeah.
And do you know the name of the show?
American Paul. Yeah.
Exactly, American Paul.
Yeah.
I think it's the dig on American Pie,
American Pie.
the movie.
Oh, no, no.
What?
Yeah.
What room am I in?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I don't watch movies, man, like that. Like,
Insane.
Yeah.
American Pie is a cult classic for like teenagers and the youth. It's a college movie.
Got it.
Bro, they have like 8 parts. American Pie 1, 2, 3, 4, blah 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 blah. It's like the most college American movie. That is the movie that,
I've heard
of course, bro. American Pie is the most iconic cultural film for the youth.
Interesting.
While we were growing up.
Got it. I didn't grow up, so.
Yeah, you're still the baby.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still the baby.
But before we get to this, I want to talk about vlogs. Vlogging. I'm so happy. I'm so excited because I feel like the childhood of mine is coming back.
Yeah.
First, David Dobrik came back. Then Logan came back. And sure, they're
Then
not
Logan called out
David
Dobrik.
Yeah, David Dobrik.
on-
Like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
And I'm excited for bro. Another vlogger. His name is Jesse. I don't know if you know from Philly. He's starting to like vlog again as well.
Okay.
And I love him and Casey Neistat are extremely tight.
Oh, nice.
So, dude, I don't know what's happening. Maybe Casey might come back as well. I don't know, but it. The
Probably
dream?
the
Yeah.
dream. Oh my
but
god.
bro,
If Casey comes
if
back,
Casey Neistat comes back to vlogging, it will. I would be so happy.
one of the biggest learnings I had about media was from Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
The short film
Yeah.
that I've showed everybody.
Yeah.
Calling a 8-second video or a 10-second video a short film.
Yeah.
Only Casey Neistat can do that. And bro, that film is a genius, man. Just thinking about that, doing it, it's so simple, it's so elegant,
Yeah.
it's just so Casey
Yeah,
Neistat.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's called Life or something.
Yeah.
It's on the.
It's
on
right
The,
when you open his page. It's one of the first videos
Oh, yeah?
that pops up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's interesting. Do you think vlogging is gonna come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because vlogging is closest to the live streaming, right? All of these creators want to do the live streaming, but they know they cannot do it. So what's the best way to do it? Vlog.
But do you think here's the thing. I think we might have talked about this in the past, but vlogging is one of the most beautiful ways to make content, but it's the most toxic way of making content as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Logan Paul to start vlogging
Why?
because he has a family now.
So
He has so much going for himself. Vlogging is gonna hold him back just a little
it
bit.
won't. Because
Why?
he doesn't care about vlogging. Back then he used to care about vlogging.
Yeah, because now it's people just chasing him around.
Exactly. Now it's not him vlogging. Now it's him being vlogged.
It's basically creating mini documentaries about his life.
Yeah.
But then that's not vlogging.
Yeah, but that's what they call it, right?
But that's not vlogging.
Yeah.
It's
True.
just mini documentaries.
Yeah.
Because even the format of his new vlogs, sure, they're
Pure documentary style.
It's very film-like. Like date, timestamps, location stamp, boom, this is what's happening.
And very edited, very.
Yeah, it's very high profile and all
And he
that.
cannot do it, bro. Now he's a very mainstream personality. He has Prime, he has WWE. He has to filter the heck out of
Everything, yeah.
Every video must go through like 50 checks and balances
Yeah,
before
yeah.
being posted out.
Yeah.
Everybody must review it
Yeah.
before it goes out.
And every word he's saying on camera now matters. So, yeah, it's interesting to see Logan come back into this space. It's interesting to see David Dobrik come back into this space. I think David Dobrik should come back because as much as you hate the guy,
I don't hate the guy.
A lot of people hate the guy,
I don't hate the guy.
but his content is so. Whoa, what happened?
Phone.
Oh my god, you scared me.
You get easily scared, buddy.
His content is just so entertaining, man. Everybody in his crew, everybody's funny. Everybody's, like outgoing.
David Dobrik is just fun.
Yeah, it's entertainment. It's pure entertainment.
Yeah.
Who else are the vloggers? Who would you want back?
Casey Neistat would be a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think let these three start.
Come back.
Then
Yeah.
we'll see
Yeah.
where the vibe is going.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it'll be an insane vibe.
yeah, yeah.
Roman Atwood came back as well, so
Wait, Roman Atwood is back?
he's on day 270.
Oh, I've heard about this, but he's doing it on another channel.
Yeah.
Yes, no, not David Dobrik. Roman Atwood, the second channel, daily vlogging again. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's almost a full year now.
Wow.
Wow. Do you know how many views he's averaging?
Around 200,000.
Oh.
Yo, not bad.
Not bad.
That's good, bro. You know who's a daily vlogger nobody's probably heard of? Tom Seneca. Do you know Tom Seneca? So you probably know Ali A,
Yeah.
the gamer.
Yeah, I've heard the
His
name.
competitor, Syndicate, the Syndicate project,
Okay.
he became famous from Minecraft videos.
Okay.
And then he got into like COD gaming videos, pure gamer. I found him out. I hated Minecraft growing up. I didn't like it as much. But I'm a COD fiend. So I used to watch all his zombie gameplays. And bro, such a like genuine guy. And he's been daily vlogging for probably like 5-6 years now. Nobody knows about it. He probably gets like 50,000-60,000 views, maybe 100K views.
But keeps doing it.
But he keeps doing it. And bro, not just like 20-minute videos, like an hour-long vlog of his entire day. And it's so personal. You watch his content, it's like you're just there.
Bro,
Like,
that 50,000-60,000 community,
is insane.
like they love him.
Yeah.
Is he doing everything by himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
He vlogs on iPhone, edits himself. Yeah.
So Roman Atwood now has a cameraman. And
Oh. So that's
He's
also
doing-
documentary style
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But it's full like barely edited.
It's crazy because like for example when I was vlogging with Xavier, it was the same approach, cameraman, personality, chasing around. That became a trend at that time. A lot of people started doing that at that time where people are just getting chased around. But yeah, bro, again, that's not vlogging. That's not vlogging. Vlogging is the perspective of your day by you holding the camera and showing it off. That's just a documentary. But
Yeah.
would you watch vlogs now that you're a little bit older? Yeah?
100%. Depends on who's.
Hmm.
Man, for me, it's very simple. Vlogs are just the way I want to see a dream life that I had. I would want to have. I used to love Casey Neistat. I used to watch a little bit of. I was never a big Logan Paul fan because the life that he used to live was not the life I ever wanted to dream. I was not in that maverick household, that entire fun circle. But I wanted Casey Neistat's life, living in New York.
Yeah.
So for me, vlogging was a way through which I would see it was a way I would dream.
Got it.
Now, I don't think I have any those kind of dreams. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
fair
living
enough.
my
Yeah,
dream life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, genuinely, and
Yeah.
like we discussed this as
Yeah.
well. We are so grateful for the life that
Bro.
we are living.
yeah.
Like I have, like this year has been just a blessing for me. With everything, with
Yeah.
work and everything has just been beautiful, man. And
Yeah.
I'm living my dream life.
Bro, like coming back just to the thought that we're only 22 and we're able to do the things that we're able, it's the most phenomenal thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's a little scary as well because it's like, how much further can this go?
I was talking with one of my friends about this recently.
Yeah.
Every single year has been an insane year
Yeah.
than the previous one.
Yeah.
Every single year has been a much more crazier year than the previous one. One year is going to be where it's not. going to be
Yeah.
there.
And that's going to be the scariest year because you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Exactly. And I'm prepared for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. I am just not ready for it to be this year. Next year is fine. Then
Yeah.
we'll think about it.
Yeah.
But bro, this year is insane.
Bro, Jan start? Like we were talking about this last night. Oh my God.
What a month.
Oh my God.
Bro, Jan ended and the amount of stuff I have done just in Jan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in Jan.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's insane. I wish I could like talk more about like my side
Yeah,
of the
I
life.
know. Yeah, but
because that would be interesting. The kind of projects I'm working and everything
yeah,
around.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Dude,
I went to Philly, I went to New
York,
York, and then my work, and
Yeah.
then this, and then
Yeah.
the events, and
yeah.
so much
Yeah,
is
there's so
happening.
much stuff happening.
And Feb is even more crazy.
It's gonna be crazier, bro. Today's Feb 1st.
Feb 1st.
Bro, tomorrow I'm shooting with the Raptors.
Yes. Exactly.
How insane is that? I'm shooting with the
Today
Raptors.
I might be signing something.
Tomorrow?
Today.
Oh, yes.
A big chapter of my life.
Yeah. So, dude, 2025 has been rapid fire. Like, here's the thing. Jan is usually the slowest month of the year. Like,
Yeah.
New Year happens. You go home, you chill with your family, you do whatever the hell you want to do, you mess around, you waste time.
And
You
everybody
waste a
saying
month.
that. Yeah.
And bro, starting Jan 1st this year has been insane. Like just boom, 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 boom.
Back to back.
Yeah. And it's just nonstop. But it's crazy. I'm so excited. 2025 is the year. It's not going to be the year. It is the year where dreams come to life. And bro, like I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to the summer.
Yeah.
Summer's my favorite time of the year. Like things are
Yeah.
just booming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the most difficult part of the year as well, like with everything happening. So
Because there are like 5 things happening, right?
yeah, it's not even just like one thing. It's not just this show. It's not just my business. There's like a billion things happening. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. But yes, let's come back to Logan Paul and his show. It is the greatest marketing stunt. So to give everybody context, I'm sure everybody's well aware, but just for more purposes. Logan Paul and Jake release a poster of them standing face to face. Goes viral. The next day, they release a video of them standing face to face, pushing each other back and forth. Again, goes mega viral. I think it has like 30 million views now. And just a couple days after, Logan, bro, even the way that they did it, beautiful. Logan Paul went live on Instagram, and then he invited Jake to join his live. They live in Puerto Rico, and Logan, obviously everything's scripted, walks over to Jake's house. He's like, yeah, come on, fight me, like just face off, whatever. And Jake was like, oh yeah, like, what are you doing here? They meet each other, they do a crazy face off, they start pushing each other, and then they start like hugging each other. They're like, yeah, like what the hell are you doing? Why are you fighting? Blah, blah, blah. And then they reveal that they are not fighting. They are indeed doing a reality show with all their family members, which is crazy because like Logan's married. Is Jake married or wife or girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend, right? Logan has a kid now, mom, dad, 2 brothers.
Yeah.
So it's insane. Like it's gonna be. I'm excited for it, low key. Like I'm excited to see like how they're doing this and what's happening. Because not only is it an interesting family, but there's just so many elements behind the family as well. Like there's so much like business happening. Relationships are intertwined in between the business as well. They're doing business together. So just
And honestly, I feel like I am not at all excited about it.
really,
Yeah, because I feel like it's just going to be another documentary where a hero will be created. It's just going to
But
be
who do you
that,
think the
man.
hero will be?
Huh?
Who do you think the hero will
Logan,
be?
of course. That's why they need Jake. They need the problem child.
Fair.
That's why Logan will need Jake. They need
Fair.
the problem child so that Logan looks like the hero, man. This is the entire Paul brothers are the perfect example of the importance of narrative and the importance of a story arc. This is Logan Paul's final step to completing that story or the hero arc. That hero arc, what is a hero arc? The hero goes out on an adventure alone. The hero has struggles. The hero fights his own demons. The hero fights all the external demons. Then the greatness happens. Then the greatness grows even more. And then when you are at the top of it, you realize family is everything. And then boom, you are a family man. Because that is what a hero is at the end of the day, right? There you go. That's Logan Paul in a nutshell. Logan Paul started out on his own,
Yeah.
had problems around him. After that, had problems internally with him. After that, got the biggest success possible with Prime and with WWE. And now that he has Prime and WWE, he needs to show the world that he's just a normal family guy. And this is the way to show he's just a normal family guy. And with every story, you need a villain. And who's the biggest villain?
Jake.
Exactly.
But do you think this is the end of Logan's legacy?
This is the perfect way he can. So there are phases, right?
Yeah.
There is the first phase, second phase, third phase, and then the decline.
Yeah.
This is the best way he can do an extension to the maturity phase. This is the perfect way he can increase his everlasting legacy.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect end to his entire chapter.
Mm.
Like after this, he can easily like not do any bullshit,
Yeah.
retire, and he retired on a high.
would it be bad for me to say that I don't want him to go away? Like, here's the thing. For me, I've grown up watching Logan Paul. I've always loved his content. A huge fan of his, not only as a content creator but as a businessman as well. The way that he does business is incredible. I look up to it a lot. It's sad to see that big of a creator I have seen.
You look up to him, so you look up to all the cryptos who bullshit.
No,
You look up to
no,
him.
I don't agree with the ethics of the business, but as a businessman, as to how he's able to grow and sustain his businesses is crazy. Like doing Prime.
Just one. Yeah, agreed. It's the biggest, but yeah, sure. What else?
He was, but bro, also his work ethic.
Yeah, work ethic, sure.
Yeah.
You are saying businessman.
Sure. Okay. Sorry. To clarify, instead not businessman per se, because I don't
Yeah,
agree
it's very wrong to say businessman because before this one success, see that's how easily people forget all the failures when you have
Yeah,
one big
sure.
success. He did so much bad shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did so much
He
stuff.
he got sued and everything.
Multiple ways.
Yeah.
Multiple ways. Bro, the Maverick thing, every single thing. The
Yeah.
merge drop. What was the merge drop? It was nothing brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a short-term success and no long-term planning behind it.
Yeah. But it did well.
Yeah, sure, but
Yeah.
it was a quick money grab. Man.
But no merchandise has ever been everlasting.
There is
Which one?
Happy Dad,
I've never heard of that.
Nelk Boys.
Milk.
Exactly.
Their merch is what?
The most everlasting merch there is.
Let me look at this right now. But yes, go on.
Yeah, Nelk Boys are insane. Their following, their
Wait, I have another one. Smile more.
smile more. Yeah.
I want to sure it's everlasting in the sense that whoever is your
Is your fan?
fan will buy it, but that goes with Maverick as well.
No, so about Happy Dad, like the entire Nelk Boys thing.
Yeah.
Like their thing gets, yeah, they are insane, bro.
Yeah.
Happy Dad, yeah. Happy Dad is like now a big thing any which way.
Got it.
So yeah, but again, like the Maverick thing was just, and everybody was doing it back then. It was not something unique that Logan Paul did.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I feel like sorry, coming back to what I was saying. I look up to Logan in the way that he has been able to build himself. Sure, it comes into the business element, but it's backed up by the work ethic that he provides.
100%.
There was a very interesting story that
Bro,
I
he
heard.
has a never give up attitude. That
Yes.
there is for sure.
There was a story that I heard. Fusi was telling this story. Fusi one day went to Logan's house. Logan had like moved in new into his house and whatever. Logan enters the house and he goes into the living room and Logan is there on his laptop. And Fusi, instead of going to him and saying hi, Fusi just stayed quiet and sat down on the couch and just let him do his thing. And Logan did not even look towards Fusi because he was working on something. I don't know what it was, but whatever he took like 10-15 minutes to do his work. Logan then closes his laptop and then finally greets him and goes like, yo, what's happening? Now the entire moral of the story was that when Fusi was telling, he's like, bro, of course, when a guest comes over, the first thing you do is greet them. And Fusi didn't even take offense that he didn't greet him. Because he was like, I get it. Like, you're grinding. Do your thing. Say hi to me later. But the work ethic behind just staying locked in, getting your shit done, and then taking care of whatever is after.
Bro,
It's
the
insane.
work ethic, I don't question it or like anything.
Yeah.
He is a beast.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Bro, the entire world was against him.
Yeah.
At that point of time, he has had multiple downs. Downs. Bro, a normal average Joe wouldn't be able to survive even a half of that down.
Yeah.
He has seen when the entire world has been against him multiple times.
Yeah.
And he has always rose back to the occasion.
Yeah.
Always rose back to the occasion.
Yeah.
Always rose back to the occasion. That requires an insane mindset.
Yeah.
So I'm not questioning the mindset. I am just questioning the entire business aspect.
Yeah. What other stuff was there? There was Crypto Zoo.
Crypto Zoo, the Maverick. I think I have
Prime, of course. Then Lunchables.
now Lunchables. Like now it's all.
Yeah. Now, because here's the thing.
No,
after
it's all
one
picture
success,
perfect.
yeah.
Like now it's all picture perfect, man.
Yeah.
It's everything picture perfect.
Yeah.
Coming to Prime then, why do you think and what? No, actually, before we come to Prime, let's complete the conversation about the show, the reality show that they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that you're not excited.
Yeah, why should I be?
Interesting.
It's
yeah.
going to be a pure scripted show. It's not like it's going to show us anything that's like wow. It's all going to be is like, oh my god, Logan is the best. Oh my god, Logan is a family dad. Oh my god, Logan is the best. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Why should I see that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. And again, it again comes back to the point, bro, that I think I am in a phase of my life where I'm just enjoying my life so much that I'm not looking for that kind of
Entertainment.
entertainment.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
My life is entertainment.
Yeah, one, that, and two, I feel like it's also the age factor. We're a little bit older now, of course. Growing up, we watched a ton of content. I used to watch a ton of content. Now I don't watch anything. And nothing phases me either. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like, sure, $1 million car, cool.
But Logan Paul's this show will be really good for the audience he has for Prime, the young kids.
Yeah.
It's amazing because what he is going to show is going to be about my family life. Like, it really ties well to the brand image.
Yeah.
It does not, like, by doing this, he's promoting W.
Yeah.
He's promoting Prime. He's promoting WWE. He's promoting everything.
Yeah.
The way the Kardashians did it, bro.
Yeah.
The way the Kardashians did it. They promoted every single product they could find.
Where do you think this is going after the show?
Huh?
Where do you think all this is going to go after the show?
Interesting.
I like having these conversations because we could look back later down the line and
Yeah,
see like
100%. I think
how right
after-
or wrong we were.
Yeah, I think the show will continue for a long time.
Yeah.
It will definitely be a success. There is no doubt that it's going to be a failure. It is going to be a massive success.
Yeah.
Because people are definitely interested in how Logan Paul lives.
Yeah.
So it is definitely going to be a success. Based on that success, he's going to, of course, build up on the legacy of WWE, grow that legacy, because he has figured out that is the legacy that he wants to continue
Yeah.
on to. So I think it's just going to be the podcast,
Impulsive.
impulsive, because nobody is stopping a podcast.
Yeah.
Nobody ever stops a
Yeah.
podcast. And when it's that
Big, yeah. You just can't. Yeah.
you just can't.
Yeah.
And why should you?
Yeah.
So we saw the setup. I sent you the picture of the impulsive setup.
Yeah.
Insane cameras, insane setup.
I think his cameraman Kevin.
Huh.
Kevin is his name, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro, he's a killer guy.
Yeah.
Whoever's taking care of Impulsive, crazy person, incredible person.
So impulsive, WWE, Prime, Lunchables. What else do you need? Yeah, and the way he's showing the entire thing as well is like, now I want to be a family man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The arc.
The Logan Paul has been a hero arc narrative.
It's like driving into the sunset. It's a happy ending.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's the perfect end to the movie.
Yeah.
It's the perfect end to the movie. And
Yeah.
what's the perfect end to the movie? The documentary or the reality show.
But bro, I feel like the type of person Logan is, he's gonna keep continuing some way or another.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's going to retire, become a monk. It's going to be the entire controversial figure, and that's what I'm saying, the hero arc.
Okay.
The way he started, then it was all the struggles,
Yeah.
then it was all the small successes, then
Yeah.
the struggles again, then
Yeah.
the internal struggles with his family, and now he's coming out, oh my god, I love my family. Family is the,
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if after this, because he has been a very big critic of spirituality and God.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if after all of this he's like, okay, God.
Interesting. Yeah.
I really won't be surprised, because after all of this happens, what's the final thing?
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
That final, like,
Yeah. And usually it's that.
Usually. And I mean, that is the closest you can go to being called, oh my god, he has attained that,
Legacy.
yeah, like that purest form.
Yeah. Gideon.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
did it a little earlier than
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah, but he came back.
Yeah.
He didn't do the arc, right?
Yeah, but I think he came back, yes. I just don't get the point of what he did. Because what he's doing right now is kind of like, sure, it's a good thing, but he's still on the same path.
Yeah. I think it just failed. It failed for Gideon.
And bro, it's so sad to see because Gideon was
Insane.
He was going to be the biggest creator on the internet. In his own realm. Like, I don't think he would have beat Mr. Beast. But,
Yeah.
like, in his own realm, Gideon would have been, like, insane.
What Gideon used to do, nobody else can do.
Yeah.
The guts you need.
Yeah. Bro, him going into the headquarters.
Bro, the metal balls.
Yeah.
Like, that is
Yeah.
like the amount of courage you need to do what Gideon does.
It's
Or used to
insane.
do.
Yeah.
Insane. But again, for him as well, like for Logan as well, Logan used to do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And then he realized, like,
Yeah.
that switch, that move, Has to happen.
At one point, and the sooner the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing, man. I feel like if Gideon did what he did, he should have quit completely. And I think the reason why is because you have to understand that social media. I think we were talking about this last night, or I was talking to somebody about this last night. Social media is a space. If you blow the hell up, you get your money and you get the hell out. This is a very unsustainable industry. It's just how it is. Logan got lucky. He worked his ass off to get where he is today. At that time when he got canceled, he should have left. Of course he didn't, and worked out way better. But usually what the creators do is they leave. They're out. They get their money, they're out. There's so many instances. That guy who did the song Panda, where is he now? You don't hear him. Gucci Gang, he's out too now. A lot of these creators, a lot of these artists.
Pineapple, apple pen.
Yeah,
Oh
Pineapple
my
Apple
God,
Pen.
bro, that song.
Yeah, dude. These guys, the reason it's so well.
Oh,
yeah.
Apple pen.
They get their money, they get the hell out. And that's how it should be as well. Social media is a space that's unsustainable unless you're like mega talented.
And I'll tell you why it's unsustainable. I'll give you the exact reason why social media in the long term is unsustainable and is maybe max a 5-year journey that you should do and then get out. Because every single person who comes onto social media comes on it for the freedom. But after that 2 or 3 year mark, that's the exact opposite thing that you lack.
Yeah.
Because now you are tied up to your following, you are tied up to your community, you are tied up to making content.
Yeah.
So
Your
you are
brand.
no longer free.
Yeah.
That freedom is gone. Do you
Yeah.
think Logan Paul is free?
Yeah.
He is not at all free. He's
Yeah.
the most restricted person there might
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
He has to red tape every single thing that he does.
And it's like I think about this all the time. Drake, he's part of our city, Toronto. It sucks, man. I would never want to be in his shoes. Like, you can't leave your house.
Yeah.
You're so restricted.
Exactly.
And you did it for the art of music or videos or whatever
you
it
did
may
it.
be.
You did it as a way to express your freedom.
Yeah.
And now that same art is constricting your freedom.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
Yeah.
And any smart creator realizes that way too early and is like, why should I make content because you want me to make content?
Yeah.
That's the exact reason why I left my corporate job. Somebody wanted me to do a job and I didn't want to do that job. That's why I was like,
I left.
I leave, I make content that I want to make.
Yeah.
I have fun, I do whatever the hell I want to do. Oh, people liked it?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll keep on doing it.
Yeah.
But now you're expecting me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of here as well.
Bro, Mr. Who's the Boss.
Yes.
He hasn't missed a single video in the past, I think, 2 or 3 years
Yes,
now.
and he's afraid.
Yeah, he's been very open
He's
about it.
afraid. He's like, I know if I miss, people will forget
It's all
me.
gone. It's all gone. Yeah. It's all gone.
And he has a job.
Yeah,
At
it's
this
a job.
point, he has zero freedom.
Yeah.
At this point of time, he has to make sure that the things keep on rolling
Yeah.
again and again and again and again. There is zero freedom.
Yeah.
Sure, you can say, oh, I get to wake up whenever I want, I get to do whatever the F I want. But what's
Yeah.
the point? Like, let's look at me. I'm a corporate guy,
Yeah.
right? I do my work 9 to 5. Right, after 9 to 5, I can do whatever I want in my personal space.
Yeah.
When you start off as a creator, sure, all 24 hours you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But once you reach a particular status where you are like, you have grown up or you have blown up.
Bro, there's more than just creating the content, right?
Exactly.
Like the emails, the sponsorships, the
So
brands.
then,
there's-
for all of those 24 hours, you are free for none of them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting, man. I feel like, yeah, social media is a very short span life cycle. Play your cards well while you're blowing up. I tell this to everyone. Even the person we met last night, when I had a conversation with her way back, that was the only conversation. I was like, enjoy this. It's gonna go away. And I was very glad to hear. She was like, I know. But yeah, it goes away. At one
Yeah,
point,
she's smart.
She's
playing
smart.
Her, yeah, she's playing her cards
Yeah,
perfectly well.
Perfectly well, yeah. Because even if this is the end of her run, it was a beautiful run.
She made insane money.
I wouldn't be surprised if she made over $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's insane. Like you play your cards well, and bro, we talked a lot about last night. But money makes money. Once you make that money, you're set for life. So
That's you see, this is what happens. That's
Yeah.
why you wanted to do the podcast.
Yeah.
This podcast is not actually us having a conversation.
It's
just
recapping conversation.
recap. It's just a
Yeah.
recap. Because
Yeah.
all the good ones happen off camera, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and money makes money, bro.
Yeah.
With any business, any line, anything. So you
Yeah.
just make that money, get out. That's what the creators are trying to do. And this segues us into the perfect element why Prime worked for Logan. And the biggest reason why Prime worked for, there are multiple reasons. I jotted down all the ones that I could think of.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull those up. Yeah. So the biggest reason why I think Prime worked was now Prime is not attached to Logan Paul's identity.
Yes, there's a separation. Right?
Exactly. And that is a dream that every creator dreams of.
Because they have a brand that's not associated with them.
Exactly.
Even if
So now
Logan
they can
steps
retire.
out, yeah, even if Logan steps out of the picture, Prime is gonna do it.
Prime will always make Logan
Yeah.
money. Always.
Yeah.
And so now Logan has realized I don't need to do stupid stuff. I'm making $250 million.
Yeah.
That was the apparent, of course it's a private company, we don't
Yeah.
know the numbers, but apparently they did sales of $250,000 or $150,000,
Million.
150 million
Yeah.
in the first year.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. How? Because this is the biggest challenge everybody faces. People create a brand, it's attached to their personal identity, and it's very hard to separate the two. How did Logan do it?
Okay, let's try to look at everything that Prime did that all his other brands couldn't do.
Okay. First, partnership. Out in the UK and North America.
Correct.
So he's global already.
He's global.
Okay.
Insane partnership.
Yeah.
So you have to partner so that your brand is global.
Yeah.
Or if it's local, then you have to make sure that it's local in areas where you don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Because, for example, in North America, KSI blew up because of this partnership. In Europe, Logan blew up.
Exactly.
Everybody knows who he is.
So number one, that.
Yeah.
Number two, strategic partnerships and endorsements.
Yes. Yes.
Every endorsement that he made
Yeah.
was an endorsement for Prime and not for Logan Paul.
Yes. Yes.
Or not for KSI.
Yes. Because it was like, he didn't even treat it as if it's his own brand. He treated it
Exactly.
as if it's a brand.
And I'm the brand ambassador.
Exactly. Every WWE fight, he's drinking the thing and
No,
doing
and
all these
everybody
things.
he's signing on as well. All the
Yeah.
athletes.
Yeah.
They are called Prime athletes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another thing that's very interesting is he went into a space that's not a niche to the creator market. Very smart.
Yes.
This is where most creators now have started to realize that.
Yeah.
First, what they used to do, merch.
Yeah. It's very oriented to your personal identity.
Very much connected and oriented to your personal identity, and it's a very small niche. It's a very subgroup of a subgroup niche that's not blowing out.
Because it's only relevant to your followers.
Exactly.
Nobody else.
Exactly. So like let's look at Logan and Prime. He doesn't call it as a creator drink. He
It's a
calls it
brand.
a hydration drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
He calls it a competitor to Gatorade.
Yeah.
A corporate thing. So now it's completely attached. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to fight with establishment.
Yeah.
And by fighting with that establishment, what they are able to do is get into that space.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very interesting because instantly, very short term, it became the number one competitor for Gatorade.
Yeah.
People are talking about
Yeah.
Gatorade's taking a major loss now.
Yeah.
And it's all about the marketing, right? You say it out loud. That's what you're telling your audience. That's what people are hearing. And in their mind, it's like, oh, this is Gatorade's competitor.
Exactly. And it's the Red Bull effect.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I don't know if the viewers know what the Red Bull effect is, but Red Bull did this as their marketing strategies, and they knew they didn't have a lot of marketing budget. So what they used to do was, when they released the drink, they would take empty cans, crushed empty cans, and throw them out of the events, like parties.
Yeah.
And what that would do is, when people would come out of parties, they would see big cans, like trash cans, filled with these crushed Red Bulls. So what they would think is, oh my god, why is everyone consuming Red Bull?
Yeah. Like, what is this drink?
And it's crushed, it's empty. That means they have consumed the entire thing.
Yeah.
So that means, why? Let me try it out.
Yeah.
That's how they got their initial traction.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he is trying to do with this thing as well.
Yeah.
He initially launched it in a very staged approach, and because he launched it in a very staged and strategic manner, there was scarcity.
Yeah.
So there was that hype built around
Yeah.
it, but now everybody is drinking it. So a random Joe who is walking across, he's seeing, why is this guy drinking Prime? Why is Prime on the WWE podium?
Yeah.
Why is Prime, this athlete, promoting Prime?
Yeah.
Why? Let me try it out.
Yeah. Yeah. And bro, now the sponsorships he's doing is crazy.
Yeah. And one thing you have to remember is product has to be king.
Yeah. And
I mean,
it is a
that-
good product. It's a good product.
Exactly.
We tried Messi's drink. It was garbage.
Shit.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And you would expect Messi's drink to be better.
No, but
because
see,
it's coming
again,
from an athlete.
No, and think about again, Messi's drink. See, why are we calling it Messi's drink? Do you remember the name?
Yeah, it's mess something, right?
I don't remember.
MES.
Like, see,
yeah.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah.
I remember it as Messi's drink.
Yeah,
But I remember that as Prime.
yeah.
See?
You don't call it Logan's drink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
Fair. Yeah.
That's how
yeah.
they have done it.
Yeah.
Messi's drink is called Messi's drink because it's so much attached to his brand, and see, that's how they are going wrong.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We are calling Prime and not Logan's drink.
Yeah, and same with Jake. All his brand stuff. W. Yeah. Yeah. It's smart. The way that the Paul brothers have done business is very strategic, very smart.
They
and
have
same
some
thing-
very smart partners with
Yeah.
them.
Now Mr. Beast.
Now, Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Like it's crazy, and the influence they have over the kids is
Yeah.
like.
And
very
that's the
powerful.
exact market they're targeting.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
targeting the exact
Yeah.
same market.
For Prime, I feel like they took the wrong approach. Because in the beginning, in the very, very beginning, because it was like, because you have to understand their audience is primarily younger people, right? A energy drink isn't.
No, it's not an energy drink. It's a hydration drink.
Yes, but then they came out with their actual energy drink.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So and you would have realized they barely marketed it.
Yeah.
Barely, because they know it's not for the right target audience. It's just another product on the shelf. You just need to know Prime. Sure, we have another energy.
Man,
drink.
because think about what is a hydration drink?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
Stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had to create that niche out.
Yeah.
Because they cannot call it an energy drink. They cannot call it Logan Paul's brand image or KSI's brand image drink. Like then you have to figure out a space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. So like let's try to break this down. If you are a creator, small creator, micro creator, what are the kind of products you should stay away from? And what are the products that you can maybe dig deep into? Or what is the strategy you should take to build your own? Let's try to think about this.
Last night I was told somebody's selling a course with 17,000 followers.
Yeah.
Dumb or not?
Dumb.
Very dumb.
Very dumb. So okay, let's think about courses as well.
Yeah.
I think you should not do courses.
Yeah, same.
Very much attached to your brand
Yeah.
identity, very much
Very,
attached.
it's only relevant to your followers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or have an insane following. Like if
Yeah.
Mr. Beast takes out a course,
Everybody's buying it.
bro, I think we shouldn't even like look at Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's too big. He's too
Yeah,
big.
like-
He's one in a billion, bro.
Yeah.
I think for creative, like the thing is, what Logan did is extremely hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. That's why like creators tend to just create a brand around their identity because it's easier to do.
Quick a money grab.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you want to create an everlasting product, then yeah, you need to separate your personal identity with the brand identity and make sure they're two different entities, and you're just an ambassador of that.
Like stop
entity.
doing merch.
Yeah, and merch is the dumbest
Merch
thing. But
is
for
dead.
example, Smile More, Roman Atwood. It's a good way to go about it because it's not attached to Roman Atwood.
Yeah.
It's just a brand called Smile More.
Yeah.
Roman is just a brand ambassador. But now here's the thing, Roman's entire identity is around Smile More, right? So it correlates. But if Roman Atwood stepped out of the business and just left as a solo entity, would it run? That's the question.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Because you have to identify your market very well. Clothing is, we talked about this as well
Yeah.
yesterday. But the only way to have a product that is in the market where if it's a competitive market, number one, you have to get in a competitive. So let's try to break this down. Number one, you have to get in a competitive market.
yeah.
You cannot be in a niche of a niche market.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a niche of a niche market, people are only going to buy it because they know you.
Yeah.
It has to be a product, most likely an FMCG product. FMCG basically means something that's in Walmart,
Okay.
right? Or it's a software or something like that. But most likely it has to be a FMCG product that's in Walmart or some particular place. That's number one. Number two, it has to be a product that's in a competitive space. Because when you have competition, people can say this product is better than that product. And that can generate you sales. I am consuming Prime because it is better than Gatorade, not
Yeah.
because it's Logan Paul's product.
Yeah.
So that's number two. Number three is that when you are going out of that niche and in a competitive market, there are only one of two things you can do.
Yeah.
Number one, give the product at the same price but an insanely better quality, or give the same product but at a much cheaper
Yeah,
price.
yeah.
What Logan Paul did, same price and insanely more better product.
Yeah,
In terms of the nutritional benefits and
Yeah.
in terms of all of that.
yeah,
So for a creator, if you want to get into a space where you have your own product,
Yeah.
you have to keep these three things in mind.
yeah,
Number one, it has to be a competitive industry. Number two, it has to be either better at price or better as a product.
yeah. Yeah,
You have to beat at one of those.
that's the only way you're going to gain success. And it's not even just as a creator product, just
Any-
products in general.
yeah.
Like as a business, if you're launching a product,
It's like the basic
it's just
business-
fundamentals.
Yeah, like the most basic fundamentals.
Yeah.
But the only difference with creators is don't stick your face on it.
Yeah, because if you do that, then the moment
The
your
messaging.
brand identity dies, your business dies. And as we talked about, being on social media forever is not a thing. Like it's gonna die at one point. So you want to create something that's sustainable, while you're living that unsustainable life of being a creator simultaneously. So when your time is over, which is gonna be at one point, you have something that's everlasting, that's generating you money.
Yeah. And that can be anything.
Yeah,
It can be a gym.
yeah. So okay, for like a fitness creator, what would you say is a good product?
Opening gyms.
Opening gyms,
Yeah.
a facility.
A facility. Like a fancy ass facility or like smaller facilities like Planet Fitness or stuff like that for a gym guy. Because you need to have the technical knowledge or you need to have a person who has the technical knowledge.
Yeah,
Right? Or what a lot of creators do, gym wear, but like create it completely off your
off brand. Yeah,
or like BCAA's protein supplements. That's a very good space.
yeah,
It's very competitive. You can either deliver better on the price or on the product. I feel like in the BCAA space, price is not a value. Or like the supplement space, price is not of value. You have to deliver a better product.
yeah,
Because it's for health.
yeah,
People don't care if
About
they,
money
yeah,
in that sense,
They
yeah.
are willing to pay more if it's a better thing.
yeah. I think I really like that gym idea, man.
Yeah.
I really like that gym because you're
Why?
just building a physical space. It's your community, so they can come in whenever, and you're actually doing something outside of the realm of your own like brand identity.
Like let's talk about when Mr. Beast tried to do Beast Burgers.
Yes,
Why did it fail? Attached to Beast.
yeah, but feastables.
Right. It's a competitive space.
Yeah,
They competed directly. What we said, bro.
yeah,
Competitive space.
yeah,
FMCG product.
yeah,
The burger was not FMCG
Yeah, yeah.
product. This was a FMCG product, so people could compare it in Walmart.
yeah,
They could go
and see the price
Exactly.
differences. Yeah,
See, the thing is, when it's something like a burger,
Yeah.
you're going and you have to buy.
yeah,
You have to. You don't have a chance to go feel it, see it, compare it with something else. You don't have that connection. With the FMCG product, you have that
yeah,
You
yeah,
have that connection. So let's compare the parallels between why Beast Burgers didn't work and Feastables worked.
yeah,
Number one, when Mr. Beast, of course, the product. No, people like product has to be there.
The burger wasn't good.
The burger wasn't.
Yeah, the burger, like to
Okay.
start off with, the burger was. I've never tried it, but just
Right.
seeing people's reviews and everything.
Right,
Yeah.
the burger wasn't good. But now, coming back to the logic that we set out, it was an FMCG product. People could go feel it. It was in a competitive space. He was delivering it at the same price, but a much better product.
Yeah.
There was a competition that he was competing with against.
Yeah.
And the reason why he did the rebranding was because the first product was very close to his identity. The new chocolate bar,
What was it called before?
no, it was Feastables.
Yeah.
But the packaging, the designing,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
He made it more conventional to a chocolate. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's the type of chocolate bar when you walk in, you're never gonna see a chocolate bar like that.
Exactly.
The wrapping,
The
way it is.
packaging.
Yeah.
The packaging
it's
has
very
to work.
childrenish.
Yeah.
Like it's childish. Like
Yeah.
you would go and you would want it because you're like, what the hell is this?
The colors, the
yeah,
poppy
blue,
colors.
pink, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's very interesting, man. Seeing these creators create brands out of themselves, and even if their legacy dies as a creator or like they step out of the game, they have now created something everlasting that their like entire like generations are gonna feed on, which is great.
A legacy.
Yeah, it's a legacy.
Yeah, interesting.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a very niche episode.
Yeah.
Very niche episode.
And that's how they will go. Every episode we are going to go even more deeper into the business, even more like again, these are the prime like I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I will. Initial episodes, we are still not going into the details.
Yeah.
This will all like we'll actually start picking up case studies.
Yeah.
From I think the next episode. I think the next episode is a good thing.
I think we talked about the first 5 episodes being very generic.
Yeah.
This is 4. We're gonna do one more, and after that,
Like pick up a case study, break that case study down to the bones,
Yeah.
and see how that particular case study was impacted by psychology, media, and business.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and like we'll talk about let's hype like maybe Adidas, I don't know, but like we'll break one down and we'll see exactly what's happening.
And this was a good example because we kind of broke down
somewhat of what Prime,
Feastables,
yeah.
kind of a little bit of Prime. Like we started breaking it down, but starting next episode. So if you are a viewer of these kinds of episodes, you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's not for everyone. It is definitely not for everyone.
And guys, if you don't have the time to watch all these long episodes, we completely understand. Make sure to check out all their social medias. There's mini clips going all the time, every day, 3 times a day, or at least we're trying. So yeah, there's a lot of informative and good content going up there every single day. Check out all our socials. We're on everywhere except for Facebook, because
So,
yeah.
with that being said,
You gotta do what you gotta do. Dibby-dee, dibby-da, dibby-doo.